Well, Alex is a pretty remarkable individual. I just met him by chance. His mom or his family called into the foundation after he had his accident where he lost his arm, and I went into the hospital room, and I just happened to be in Austin. I was looking to try to move back there. It was a couple days after I won the U.S. Open, and he was kind of down and out, and his mom just wanted me to send something. And when she called, my mom called me, and I actually was a couple miles from where he was in the hospital. So I just drove over right there and kind of walked in, and I said, "Well, how's your game?" He said, "I don't play anymore." And I said, "Well, why not? You should." And he kind of looked at me for a second, was confused, and then said, "Okay." And he ended up playing high school. He did great in high school tennis, and played left-handed. And now he's a special kid. He's really smart. I think he's gonna be president or something someday.
So a few days after I got out of the hospital, I was back on the tennis court, just playing around and trying things, and then playing every day for 6 months or so, and worked really hard at it, and relearned everything on my left hand. So it's been good. I have played with Andy a few points. He and I've played a few times, and I always lose. I always lose.
I'm always just proud of him. I mean, the kid, he just sets his mind to stuff and does it, and he's not scared to try different things. And he's a photographer this week. He has his little businesses. He's a genius on the computer and does all this other stuff. So he's a pretty talented kid.
I met Ron Engel through Andy at actually one of Andy's charity events in Florida, and I just started emailing back and forth, and 1 year he offered me an intern position at the tournament in Memphis. I was like, all right, yeah, I'd love to do that. That'd be awesome. So that's kind of been going for the last 3 years. And I get to shoot some things for Ron occasionally, and I get to shoot a few tournaments around the country, and yeah, it's pretty good. Talk to Andy every once in a while via email, and so it's good.
Well, Alex does a good job of staying in touch, and he's always there with an email, and he says, you always tell me just to do my best, and that's all you can do. And he goes, well, I'm going to tell you the same thing. So he's become less of a kid and more of a friend, and he's a mature kid.